good day. Welcome to UP Math. Ito po ay pahabol sa mga kukuha ng Upcat tomorrow. So, nag-start na po siya kanina. So, baka pwede pang ihabol ito para bukas. So, let's get started. Okay, problem number 1. In a class of 200 students, the ratio of boys to girls is 2:3. How many girls are in the class? So, tandaan nyo sa ratio, no? Pag inad natin yung ratio na 2:3, no, which is 5, and you multiply it by a certain variable, the product is equal to the total number of students, no? At yung makukuha nating multiplier dito, which is x, we divided both sides by 5, so x is equal to 40. Yung makukuha natin dito, i-multiply lang natin dito sa ratio para makuha natin yung number ng boys and girls. But since ang tinatanong ay girls, so this is B, this is G, no? So, doon natin siya sa 3 i-multiply, no? So, 40 times 3 is equal to 120. So, the correct answer is D. Okay? Okay, problem number 2. If 3 to the x equals 8 and 8 to the y equals 81, what is the value of xy? So, mahilig si Upcat sa ganyan tanong, ano? So, how do you solve this? So, since 3 to the x equals 8, itong 8 na to ay pwede natin palitan ng 3 to the x, no? Diba? So, 3 to the x raised to y is equal to 81. Now, by rules on exponents, yun, minumultiply natin yan. So, that's 3 to the xy is equal to 81. Now, 81 can be expressed as what? 3 to the 4, di ba? And therefore, xy is equal to 4. Okay, so the correct answer is letter B. Okay, problem number 3. 2a cubed b to the 4c to the 5 over a to the 4b cubed c to the 6. So, sa rules on exponents, pag nagdi-divide tayo, sinusubtract natin ang exponents, no? So, we have 2a to the 3 minus 4, b to the 4 minus 3, c to the 5 minus 6. So, this is equal to 2a to the negative 1, b, c to the negative 1. Now, para maging positive ang exponent natin, ilalagay natin sa ilalim yung mga negative, no? Maiwan yung positive sa taas. So, we have 2b over ac. So, the correct answer is C. Okay? Now, para hindi na kayo mag-negative-negative sa exponent, ano? Ang shortcut dito, kung sino yung malaki ang exponent, no? So, gaya niyan, a cube over a4, mas malaki yung exponent sa ilalim, lagay nyo na antimano yung a sa ilalim. Kaya nandito yung nasa ilalim yung a natin, di ba? Yung c, ganun din, tingnan nyo. Mas malaki yung exponent ni c, kaya nasa ilalim siya. Now, si b, mas malaki yung exponent sa ibabaw, kaya nasa ibabaw siya. So, yun ang kanyang shortcut, no? Para hindi na kayo mag-negative. Okay? Okay, problem number 4. John has grades of 82 and 97 on his first 2 history tests. What must he score on his third test so that his average is 86? So dito, ituturo ko sa inyo yung shortcut na, no? Kasi time pressure tayo, dapat for every problem, you must answer that in less than 1 minute, no? Kundi, kakapusing kayo sa oras. So given tayo ng 82, 97, ano daw yung third score para umaverage ka ng 86, okay? Now, let us compare that sa puro 86 na scores, no? Why? Kasi pareho lang ng average yan. 86 ang habol natin eh. Now, mapapansin nyo, sa unang test, may utang siya na 4. Sa pangalawang test, meron siyang sobrang 11, di ba? So, anong gagawin natin dito sa minus 4, 11? Di ba? Ang ano yan is 7, no? The difference is 7. Ibig sabihin, meron kang sobrang 7. So, para umaverage ka ng 86, tatanggalin natin yung 7 dito kay 86. So, 86 minus 7 is equal to 79. So, ganun lang yon, no? So, the answer is letter D. Okay? Problem number 5. 15% of 500 is equal to 7.5% of what number? So, first kunin natin yung 15% ng 500. So, that is 500 times 0.15, no? So, we have 0.025 and then 0.005. So, 0.057. 1, 2. So, 75, no? So, 15% of 500 is 75. Now, that is equal to 7.5% of what number daw? So, 7.5% of n is equal to 75. Now, change this to decimal. That is equal to 0.075. N equals 75. So, divide both sides by 0.075. 0.075. N is equal to, pag dinivide nyo yan, that is equivalent to 1,000. Okay? So, the answer is letter D. Okay. By the way, no? Ano ba yung shortcut dito? Paano naging 1,000 to? Gawin yung whole number ito, no? So, pag ginawa niyo itong whole number, kasi medyo mahirap mag-divide ng decimal, di ba? You have to multiply it by 1,000. Yung 75, dadagdagan natin ng 3 0, no? And this one, i-move nyo lang yung decimal to the right. So, magiging 75 na lang. O, ayan. So, 75,000 divided by 75 is 1,000. Okay? Problem 6. The price of an article increased from $16 to $20. Find the percentage increase. So, the percentage increase is amount of increase, no? Okay, amount of increase over the original price. Okay, times 100%. Okay, so since the amount of increase from 20 to 16 is 20 minus 16, di ba? So, di-divide nyo lang yan by 16 because 16 is the original price. So, that is equal to 4 over 16 or 0.25. Di ba? 1/4 yan eh. So, times 100%, that is equal to 25%. Okay? So, the correct answer is letter D. Okay, isa pang percent, no? Isa pang percentage problem. Number 7, what was the mark price of a shirt that sells at $255 after a discount of 25%? Okay, so since 255 na-discount na ng 25%, so lumalabas itong 255 ay 75% na lang ng presyo, no? So, ganun ang magiging equation natin, okay? So, 75% of N is equal to 255. Okay? So, change natin to sa decimal, 0.75 of N is equal to 255 and then divide both sides by 0.75. So, N is equal to, that's 340, no? So, the correct answer is letter C. Okay? Ganun lang yan kasimple. Problem 8. If A is equal to 2x over 1 plus x, then x is equal to, so let's do some algebra, no? A is equal to 2x over 1 plus x. Cross multiply natin yan. So we have a times 1 plus x is equal to 2x. And then distribute a plus ax equals 2x. Now, since you are solving for x, kailangan i-combine nyo yan dalawang yan. So, lipat natin yung a doon, no? So, a is equal to 2x minus ax. Now, para maging single na lang yung x, ipa-factor out natin yan. So, a is equal to x, common factor nila yan. So, we have 2 minus a. And then, we divide both sides by 2 minus a. So, yun ang magiging x ninyo, no? A over 2 minus a. Okay? So, cancelled na yan. So, the answer is letter A. A over 2 minus A. Okay, problem number 9. The length of AD or parallelogram ABCD is 20 centimeter. Find the length of the altitude AE if the measure of angle D is 30 degrees. So kapag kaganyan po, ilalagay niyo po yung dimension sa figure, no? Para meron po kayong guide. So it is given that AD is equal to 20 centimeter. And measure of angle D is 30 degrees. Now, the question is, what is the length of the altitude? So, ito po yung altitude. So, we denote that by x. Now, to solve problems like this, you should know the concept of special right triangle. So, ano ba yung mga special right triangles? Those are the 30, 60, 90 triangle and the 45, 45, 90. No? Now, since this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle, in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, so supposing this is 30, this is 40, okay, so this is the altitude and the base and the hypotenuse. The length of the side opposite 30 is half the hypotenuse, no? Or C is equal to 2A. And the length of the side opposite the 60-degree angle is equal to the opposite of 30 times square root of 3 or a square root of 3. So, pag ginamit po natin yan dito sa problem, hindi na po kailangan ng computation. So, this is, since this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle and our hypotenuse is 20, so, the length of opposite 30 is half ng 20. Okay? So, if C is 20, then X must be 10 centimeter. Okay? So, ganun lang po yon. Problem number 10. An equilateral triangle and a regular hexagon have the same perimeter. If the length of a side of a hexagon is 14 centimeter, how long is each side of the triangle? So let's have an illustration para malinaw. So we have an equilateral triangle and a regular hexagon. Regular hexagon means congruent din yung lahat ng kanyang side. Okay? Ayan. Okay? Now, the length of each side of a regular hexagon is 14 centimeter. So, to get the perimeter, kailangan lang natin multiply ang 14 by 6 since an hexagon has 6 sides, no? So, 14 times 6 is equal to 84 centimeter. Now, the triangle and the hexagon have the same perimeter. So, if the perimeter of the hexagon is 84, then 84 din ang perimeter nito. Okay? Now, since this is an equilateral triangle, if the length of each side is x, all we need to do is to divide 84 by 3, diba? So, 84 divided by 3 is equal to 28 centimeter. So, the answer is letter C. Problem number 11. If you double a number and then add 85, you get 3/4 of the original number. What is the original number? So, let x be that number, okay? And then sundin lang po natin word for word, no? Pag dinoble daw yung number and then add 85, the result means equal, you get 3/4 of the original, which is x, no? So since this is a rational equation, you multiply it by the LCD, which is 4. So this is 8x plus 85 times 4 is 340. Equals 3x na lang to, no? Makakancel yung 4. Now we transpose 8x, 3x. So this is negative 340. So 8x minus 3x is 5x equals negative 340. We divide both sides by 5. So x is equal to negative 68, no? So the answer is letter B. Problem number 5. Grace is 5 years older than Paulo. 3 years ago, she was twice as old as Paulo. How old is Paulo now? Okay, so sa each problem, nakakatulong po yung paglalagay ng table, no? So we have Paulo here and Grace. So present age dito ay 3 years ago, no? 3 years ago. If we denote Paulo's age by X, then Grace's age must be X plus 5 kasi mas matanda siya ng 5 taon. Now, 3 years ago, Paulo's age was X minus 3 kasi 3 years ago. And Grace's age was X plus 5 minus 3. Or, if we simplify, that is equal to X plus 2. Now, usually sa age problem, no, we use the first statement for the representation. And the second statement, which is this, no, yun yung gagamitin natin sa equation. So since 3 years ago, Grace's age was twice as old as Paulo, so doble daw, no, ang age ni Grace ni Paulo. Kaya i-multiply natin yung age ni Paulo, ayan, 2 times X minus 3, 3 years ago, para maging equal kay Grace, which is X plus 2. Okay? So, distribute to X minus 6 equals X plus 2. Transpose nyo yung X to X minus X. And then 6 lilipat, 6 plus 2. Therefore, X is equal to 8. So, that is Paulo's age. O, take note ha, ang tinatanong, Paulo's age. Itingnan nyo kung ano ang tanong, dapat yun ang sagot. So, the correct answer is letter B. Okay? Problem 13. Two cars start from the same point at the same time and travel in the same direction at constant speed of 34 and 45 kilometers per hour, respectively. If they start at 8 a.m., at what time will they be 33 kilometers apart? So this is a very common motion problem, no? At ang formula ginagamit natin ay D is equal to R times T, or D equals rate times time. Now, let's make a table, no? So, we have car 1 here and car 2 here. So, we have D, R, and T. Now, the rate of the first car is 34 kilometers per hour. And the rate of the second car is 45 kilometers per hour. Now, since sabay sila umalis at sabay itong hihinto, so pareho ang time nila, no? So let us denote that by T. And the distance covered by car 1 is the product of R and T, di ba? So that is equal to 34T. And the distance covered by car 2 at time T is 45T. Now the question is, how do you set up the equation, no? So let's make an illustration, no? Kunwari ito yung car 1. Okay, so pasensya na sa illustration natin, no? So kunyari ito yung car 1, ito yung car 2. Now, sabay silang aalis, okay? Sabay, but si 2 ay mas mabilis, no? Kaya mas lamang yung mako-cover niyang distance. Supposing na dito si car 1 at time t, tapos nandito si car 2 at time t, no? So, nandito yung car 1, nandito yung 1 yan, ito, nandito yung car 2, no? At time t. So, ang tinatanong sa atin ito, yung distance na to, no? At what time will they be 33 kilometers apart? At ito, sorry, hindi ito ang tinatanong yung oras, no? Ang tinatanong, at what time will they be 33 kilometers apart? Ano daw ang time para maging 33 kilometers apart sila? Now, how do you set up the equation? No? To set up the equation, the distance covered by 2, no, D2, pag sinubtract nyo yung D1, that would be equal to 33, right? Kasi ito yung distance na na-cover ni D2. Tapos ito yung distance na na-cover ni D1. So pag sinubtract mo yan, that is equal to 33. And that's how we set up the equation, no? So D2 is 45T and D1 is 34T. That is equal to 33. 45 minus 34 is, ilan yun? 11T, no? Equals 33. So we divide both sides by 11. So the answer is E is equal to 3 hours. Okay? So kung nagsimula sila ng 8 a.m. plus 3 hours, that would be 11 a.m. Okay? So that's it. Okay, let's have the work problem this time. Number 14. Robert can do a piece of work in 4 days and Alvin can do it in half the time. How long would it take them to do the work together? So ganito po ang work principle kapag may mga ganyang together, no? We have P over R plus P over A is equal to 1 complete job. Now, ano yung T? Ito po yung pagka-together sila, no? Pagka-together sila nag-work, yan ang time na mako-consume nila. Now, pagka naman dito sa ilalim, ito po yung rate nila pagka-alone. Okay? Alone yan, ito alone yan. So, yun yung rate nila, kumbaga, no? So, kung ilalagay natin sa equation yung mga yan, tinatanong sa atin yung T, no? How long would it take them to work together? Kaya yung T ang nawawala. So, we have T over R, yun yung rate ni Robert pagka siya lang mag-isa. So, that's T over 4 plus T over A, yung rate naman ni Alvin, which is half the time o half ng 4 ay 2 equals 1 complete job. So, ganyan lang yan, no? So, again, this is a rational equation. Multiply natin by the LCD, which is 4. So, this is equal to T plus 4 times T over 2 is 2T equals 4. Okay? So, T plus 2T is 3T equals 4. Divide both sides by 3. Therefore, 3 is 4 over 3 days or 1 and 1/3 days, no? So, the correct answer is letter C. Okay? Okay, last problem, number 15, mixture. How many liters of 20% solution must be mixed with 30 liters of 60% solution to get a 50% mixture? So, sa mixture problem, tatandaan nyo lang ganito po ang equation, ano? So, we have C1V1, oops, plus C2V2 is equal to C3V1 plus V2. Ano pong ibig sabihin nito? Yung pong C ay concentration ng mga solution, yung B yung po yung mga volume nila, no? Now, B1 plus B3 yung pong pinag-combine na volume ng dalawang solution. So, let us substitute, no? The concentration of the first solution is 20%, so this is 0.20 B1, ito po yung nawawala, plus C2 which is 60% or 0.60. B2 is given, that is 30 liters, equals C3 which is 50%, that is the new concentration, and then add natin yung dalawa, B1 plus 30. Okay? So let us simplify. 0.20 B1 plus 0.6 times 30 is 18 equals 0.50 B1 plus 0.50 times 30 is 15. Okay, so let us transpose 0.20 para positive pa rin siya. Minus 0.20 V1. Tapos yung 50 naman ang ililipat natin dito, no? So we have 18 minus 15 is 3. This is 0.30 V1. So let us divide both sides by 0.30. 0.30. O kung kayo po ay nahihirapang mag-divide ng decimal, you can multiply this both by 100, no? Para maging whole number. So magiging 300 yan over 30. Move line decimal point twice to the right. So 300 divided by 30 is 10 liters. Okay, so the correct answer is letter A. And that's it, no?